the sign here.
I don't wait for it. You know what's coming.
Well, we made it to our third state today. Filling up for hopefully the last time before we hit Oklahoma. Rock Bottom Ranch. Southern Drawl Outdoors coming at you. Well, here we are, Rock Bottom Ranch.
Hey guys, welcome to Southern Drawl Outdoors. I'm Brandon Long.
Eric Richards.
This week we got an exciting hunt. You know, Southern Drawl Outdoors started off, just as a joke, trying to make something happen with a vision of being able to do what Eric's about to do on this week's hunt. Is it Rock Bottom Ranch, Oklahoma?
Rock Bottom Ranch, Oklahoma.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I'm not one to go out of town. I do, but, it's just a long ways to drive and there's deer here, but I got an opportunity to go to Rock Bottom Ranch with Lee Tickner, and when you have somebody that's got that much land and that much time to take and really manage his deer, you can see it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was watching some of the footage, and it's not 1, 2, or 3.
You're talking 30
big deer all day.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
It's definitely not the place that you want to turn JV loose on, but
No.
it's got some really good deer. I was watching some of the footage. I was really impressed. So tell us a little bit about where you stayed at.
Well, with Lee, Lee, he manages deer. He doesn't manage people. So it's not a Holiday Inn Express. It's not a 5-star resort, but I guarantee you that when you get there, you'll kill a deer. So that's what I went for, is to kill a deer, not to sleep in a bed and have somebody make it up for me. So, but he's got, when you're not deer hunting, you're roping goats or fake goats or whatever. He's always got something to do to have fun. But, I tagged out the first day, so I didn't hunt but one day.
Now, I did see y'all roping goats, and I was wondering about that.
It was fun.
Yeah.
How do we explain Vapple's scent elimination? We could start with some dramatic music and cut to an aerial shot that really has nothing to do with Vapple at all. We could show you experiments and complicated diagrams from credible experts to confuse yet oddly reassure you. We could get celebrities to talk about Vapple.
Hey guys, it's Luke Bryan, and I just want to explain to you on how much Vapple.
We could do all these things, but we are simply out of time. Vapple, it brings them downwind.
Finally, a frustration-free lighted knock. The Knockout by Clean Shot Archery. The most reliable shot-activated lighted knock system available. It works perfectly, shot after shot. Universal fit with adapter sleeves to match today's most popular arrow diameters. Easy on, easy off. Knockout Lighted Nocks installs in seconds using no glue and features a practice mode. Ask for Knockout Lighted Nocks at your local dealer.
So, So tell us. I mean, what kind of experience was it for you to go out and to do that?
Well, I can tell you that everybody needs to do it at least once in their life. I mean, it's unbelievable. It was a 13-hour drive, but once you get there, you don't worry about the drive. I mean, we went and that first morning, he went and put us in the stand, and I climbed up in a lock-on, and just, sitting there a normal morning, hearing owls hoot and stuff like that. And in Georgia, you usually sit there an hour or two before you see the first deer. Well, I've had deer walking under me and it was still dark, and then it got daylight, and I was like, what is that? That's a deer, and that's a deer, and there's 20 deer in the field before daylight. And the first morning we had 4 guys with us, and 2 of them killed out the first morning. And I seen a few deer and a few nice deer, but I knew what Lee had. He had some really good deer, so I held off. And then we went back that afternoon, and I don't even think I put my first foot on the step of the ladder, and there's a 4-pointer walking up. So JV would have me tagged out that afternoon, standing on the ladder, but because it had mass like that. So anyways, I'm sitting there, and there's deer coming in the field, and I always watch these hunting episodes of these big deer jumping over fences. I thought it cool, and here comes this big 8-pointer, and he's coming up to this fence, and I'm like, I gotta get it, and he jumped over the fence, and I'm like, I'm gonna shoot this deer. I gotta shoot this deer. And he come in, and And Lee's one that he really doesn't want you to shoot young deer if you can help it. So it was a young deer, so I let him go. And then lo and behold, I get to see another one jump over the fence, and it come in. It's a little older, but still not what I was looking for.
2 of the guys hunting with me on this trip already texted me, big buck down. So 2 out of the 4 of us tagged out already. First morning in Oklahoma. Looks like it's gonna be a good week. Georgia. But we're waiting on a good buck. So stay tuned. Looks like it's gonna be exciting.
at this point, there's probably 30 deer in the field. And, you know, I don't know I don't even want to blink my eyes. I'm afraid they're going to see me. And I looked to my left, and I just had my camera on. I just no reason to turn it off. I mean, there's deer everywhere. So I looked to my left, and all I see is white horns coming. And I turned the camera over, and there's some limbs hanging, and I got limbs, focusing on limbs and trying to get this deer, and I'm all shook up and don't even know what to do. And finally he gets out there, and I get him to stop and make a good shot, and he runs out in the middle of the food plot, and he's coughing up blood, and I'm sitting there going, go down, go down, go down, go down, about to fall out of the stand, and well, he doesn't go down. You know how that, sometimes it just doesn't happen. And he hobbles off to the edge, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm not letting this deer go. So he's 200 yards, and I'm in a lock-on, free-handing with a rifle, and luckily he drops in his tracks on that second shot.
Ooh, yeah.
Ain't no ground shrinkage on that boy. See him? He's busted up just a little bit, but that's good. Thank you, Lee.
Thanks, brother.
You got the deer, man. You got him. 4 people, 3 kills in one day. Don't get much better than that.
He's a good one, man. Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
was broke up just a little, wasn't
Yep, just a little bit.
he? He's all mature deer. Good job. I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
So after that, it was roping goats the rest of the week and 13-hour drive back to Georgia.
Yeah, I know. I was sitting there watching that video, and it was awesome to see. I think in one of the clips, you see these does come running to this pasture fence, and they cross, and then you have a good 8-pointer, he crosses.
Yeah.
And the other bucks that's already out there, you know, they're checking to see what just popped in, you know.
And then fighting. That's one thing I've never seen in the wide open was fighting, and I've got deer fighting for 15 minutes and 2 different sets of deer fighting. I mean, it's unbelievable. And that was after the rut. So I can imagine if you go over there during the rut, what kind of footage you're going to get and what kind of deer you're going to see.
Well, I think next time you go to Rock Bottom Ranch, I need to go.
Come on. I'll be back this November.
But no, that was an awesome hunt. You know, like I said, never did we think it would ever be such a great year where all of our teammates killed good deer. You know, but to be able to go to a place like Rock Bottom Ranch and enjoy a hunt like that we normally see on TV was pretty exciting just on my end, just to sit there and watch it, knowing that, you know, one of my teammates got to go do that. So, you know, you killed a good deer. JB, he slaughters them. Fowler killed a good deer. I killed a couple, and Chase Johnson killed a good one, which
He was just right over the line in Texas.
yeah, he's from Texas, and last year, you know, he filmed probably 5, 6, 7 different shooter bucks, and I caught him at the end of the year. I said, "Hey man, is your finger broke? You just can't pull the trigger? Like, what's going on?" He's like, "Oh, you know, it wasn't big enough." But this year he was able to pull it off. I think everybody on the team, including James Foster, killed a good buck. So, you know, this year might have been one of them years that they say, you know, blind hog will find an acorn every now and then, but
Hey, we'll see next year.
yeah, that's right. That's right. So, we killed your buck, and I know you said there was a couple of guys that tagged out pretty quick. What did your deer end up scoring? Did you ever get him scored?
Mine was 144, and he's right here, taxidermist isn't ready for him yet, but he's 144 all broke up, just like that.
Yeah, I don't think I let him walk either. I mean, he's got some major mass.
I mean, you're talking 9.5 inches right there.
Now, what did you figure he went as far as age?
4.5. So he still wasn't there yet. He still had more growing to do, I'm sure, but not anymore.
Now, as far from what they showed you on trail camera pictures, I mean,
He may have been number 6 on my list, probably, of ones I wanted to take.
yeah.
But he hadn't seen this deer in, I don't know, a month and a half. And he just happens to show back up.
First one to show up.
Yeah. That was it.
That was an awesome hunt. Awesome hunt. I know we was tickled to death when we got the pictures that you had killed one, but can't say it enough, man. I'm proud of everybody on this team for what they've done, and we got more hunts coming up. We got Chase Johnson, James Forster, all these guys. We got some more hunts with JB. So
About 37 of them.
yeah, like I said, he's a killer. You know, he can't help it.